Welcome back to Trading IQ, where we will learn the unlimited nature of the stock market. This is Shourabh Bhattacharjee, and in today's video, I'm going to dig in deep on another important sector, that is auto sector, and also I'm going to combine another stock within auto sector in which I have invested that just broke out of stage 1 to stage 2. So please watch till the end to learn about the stock and the sector analysis of the auto sector. So without further ado, let's jump into my screen and let's do sector analysis of auto sector using Stan Weinstein's stage analysis. So this is the auto sector, and as per the Stan Weinstein stage analysis, I just need the 30-week moving average, and I'm looking at the chart on a weekly format. So this is the complete chart of the auto sector, right? And it looks beautiful. So which stage it is currently at? So clearly it is in stage 2. Why? Let's do sector analysis and let me draw some key resistance and key support line for you to better understand. So this was the level, this was a very key level because auto sector saw this level, this peak during the December 2017, and since then it never saw that level, and it was in dire stage 4 for over 3 years, right? About 2.5 years. And after the pandemic, like every other stocks, it went up like any other sectors, and it saw a good up movement, and it reached that level. And then because of the resistance, it was a very good supply zone for this sector, and the sector rebounded from this range, and it saw a decline, right? So based on the current global news, most of the sectors are in stage 3 or stage 4 decline. However, auto sector rebounded pretty fast and broke past of that level on July 2022 amidst the world war, or the Russia-Ukraine war and all those things that were going on. It did not bother, right? That means that shows strength, because amidst all the global crises that are going on, if the sector breached past of its key resistance level, that means it has very good strength. And as you know, the overall market is in stage 3, and if the overall market, the Nifty 50 is in stage 3, if some stocks is showing strength and breaching past of a key resistance level and its stage 2 continuation setup, that means it has strength. And when Nifty 50 will break past of its stage 3 and break past of it and continue a stage 2 continuation, the sectors which are showing strength will have more strength. And because of these sectors which are showing strength, Nifty is getting the push upwards, right? Because Nifty is a collection of all other sectors. Now auto sectors is a very good performer, and currently it is showing very good strength, and it is seeing currently some pullback, which is again healthy. During the upside, you see from here to here, along the way there were pullbacks, right? There were healthy pullbacks. You see, along the way there were pullbacks. So these pullbacks are very healthy, and it shows the strength. And so as you can see, it is clear stage 2 continuation. This is what we call stage 2 continuation. Now before stage 2 continuation, it saw, of course, this was a resistance level, and before it broke past of this range, it had the stage 3 top. It almost declined around this area. You see 9% decline during the week of February 28th, yes, this year. It rebounded back pretty fast. So this was sort of a demand zone for auto sector. And once it rebounded from this range, it did not look back, and it broke past of that key resistance level which it had created back in January 2018, December 2017, around that time frame. So it's been over 3 years that resistance level kept intact, and it broke past of this level in July 2022. And now, since it broke past of this level, we have to call this a stage 2 continuation. And you see it is trading above its 30-week moving average, right? So it isn't clear stage 2. Now I'm going to share a stock that in which I have invested, and there are some other stocks that are in my watch list. So what I'm going to do from here on, I'm going to separate out a playlist and filter out some of the videos that I've already shared with you in my channel, and create a playlist on my investment, wherein you can look back on the stocks in which I have invested and what stage analysis approach I have used, what sector analysis approach I have used. You can watch that in that playlist. I will separate out and share it on the I button. And also I'm planning to create another playlist on my watch list, because that is again very important. That is for our upcoming investment, and which are the stocks that I'm looking at and why am I looking at, because of course it has to be based on the sector analysis, because we only look for stocks from the best performing sectors, right? And so what are the best performing sectors? I've already shared banking sector, which broke past of its the stage 3 top, and currently you see auto sector, which are in good shape. There are other sectors. I'm going to bring in another sector, realty sector, I think over this weekend. I'm doing the production of that video, and you will get it over this weekend. So yes, a lot of good things are coming, and again, as per my channel's description, this is going to be the manuscript of me becoming a greatest investor. I'm not yet a successful investor, but I'm going to be, and I want you to be a part of that journey. So thank you for showing all your love and support, and I would request you to please subscribe to my channel. If you're liking this video, please like it. It will help me a lot, and it will reach to more people. So let me share the stocks that in which I have invested, and which broke past of its stage 1 base, and that is the stock that we should be looking at. Of course, we have identified the sector. That is the primary step. You have to identify the sector, and we have identified it. Now within that sector, we'll have to find the best performing stocks based on its current stage analysis. This is the stock that in which I have invested, which is Amara Raja Battery. So sometimes I even do not know the name of the company, because I just look at chart and I just want to be a pure technical analyst like Stan Weinstein. So I do not even want to know what is the name of the company, because I less care about its fundamental and the name of the company. Of course, I picked it up from the sector, from Money Control website, and of course it has good market cap and all other things. So of course it has to be a good company, not like penny stocks. So Amara Raja Battery, I never heard about this company before, unfortunately, but I just looked at it and the chart is looking beautiful. Let me analyze the stock and share Stan Weinstein's stage analysis approach on this stock. So here, this is the whole picture of this stock, right? For over 20 years, you see the picture. Now, from here on, Jan 2021, it started stage 4 decline, and from this range, let me draw a little bit. So after the stage 4 decline, you see it has created a base. What is base? Stage 1 base again. So after stage 4 heavy stage 4 decline, the price will not go beyond a certain level. And this was the range, this was the level, which is 450, around 450 range. It did not go below that price, and it rebounded back slowly and steadily from that range, and eventually broke past of this 30-week moving average here. But again, it created a ceiling, a resistance level, right? Which is again good. So what is the key resistance and a support level, and how it is important for us? Because if the price is touching that level consistently, then it increase its significance, and when it breaks off that level, we can take action accordingly. We cannot take action when it is moving around support and resistance. We should just watch and stay cautious. When it breaks past of that resistance level with heavy volume, that's when we'll have to take action based on Stan WEINSTEIN'S stage analysis. Now, it is exactly what happened the last week of October, and I did not notice. I just noticed it this morning, and I'm recording this video because I've invested. I'm going to share my plan 1, plan 2, plan 3, backup plans and everything on this particular investment, so you can get a better idea and you can accordingly decide for yourself. Again, this is not an investment idea for you. You have to do your own research. I'm just sharing my approach, and this is what I am doing and this is what I plan to do in future. So once it broke past of this level, I have to look at the volume. So this is the volume. I see 17.21 million, and it never saw that much volume in its history. During the COVID-19 after the COVID-19 pandemic, it saw some grouping of volume like any other stock, so that is not significant. Now after which, you see the combine of these 2 weeks, it saw about 33 million, around 33 million volume, which it never saw in its history, which is significant, right? And it broke past of a key resistance level, and you see the 30-week moving average is sort of bending upwards, and it is breaking out of stage 1 to stage 2. Isn't it beautiful? Now, of course, it might not work, which is fine, but as per the plan, we'll have to execute based on the plan. We cannot be a fundamental analyst right now and see its balance sheet, and if it's looking poor and we might decide otherwise. We cannot do that. So we have to play according to the rule that we have set for ourselves, which is if the sector is outperforming the market, which it is currently, the auto sector is in stage 2 continuation setup, and it is outperforming the market clearly, and at the same time this stock, Amara Raja Battery, is breaking out of stage 1 to stage 2 with heavy volume it has never seen in its history since it came to the stock market. So it increased its significance, and will accordingly have to plan. Now what's my plan? So I have invested this week. I wish I checked it last week, but I did not. So again, having this YouTube channel is a blessing in disguise, because it is creating a content for me, and I was checking what sort of content that I can bring it to you, because I need to improve my quality of content, and I need to give some value to you as well, right? As you my audience, and I'm getting some organic reach from YouTube, and I'm getting some subscribers, and I'm almost touching 250 subscribers. So I plan to pursue this as my career in future. Of course, YouTube, it's a fantastic platform where I can share something and I can get to learn from myself, and of course I get to learn from you. So please feel free to comment down below, ask me questions. I'm open to answer any question you might have. So what's my plan B? So I haven't invested the full capital. So I have allocated some capital to this particular stock, which I'm not going to use it for any other stock. And I have invested 50% of amount on this stock, around 640 range. So let me share my backup plan for this stock. So this is actually the level that I would like this stock to retrace back to, because again, based on Stan WEINSTEIN'S stage analysis, when there is a good heavy breakout of a stage 1 to stage 2, it tends to retrace back to that key resistance level. And if it does, I'm going to pick half of it again, and we'll wait for it to go up higher, right? And the sky is the limit, because it has significant breakout, which I always look for from a significant industry. So, and if it does not come back to that level, I will look to buy some. This was the resistance. You see, this was a support, this was a base when it was coming down, and it created a base, a sort of stage 3 top. So I might buy, and again you see this is a support level. So I might buy some more if it break past of this range, 670 range, again with some significant volume, right? Some, like not this, because it has already got the momentum and it might see a breakout maybe within this week or maybe next week, whenever, right? And it might, sort of go into the stage 3 mood, stage 3 top mood, and then it might be a breakout, right? So I mean, it is yet to be seen. So I'm speculating a lot of scenarios that might happen. So it might either retrace back to that level, then I'll pick up half of the what I've already picked up, and if it does not, then I'll pick up some more if it breaks out of that level. And my risk level is this level, 544 level, because it was sort of acting as a resistance, it was acting as a support. If it breaks past of this level, and in the 30-week moving, if it breaks past of the 30-week moving average, I will sell. I'll exit this position from if it breaks past of this range. So these are my backup plans. So I have plan A, plan B, plan C. So I am secured, right? If you have a proper plan, I do not need to know what is happening with the stock. It might retrace back, it might not, it break past of this range. So I have a plan and I have already executed GTT order. So again, that is very important. Whatever plan you're executing, try to automate your plan so that you don't have to look at it every single day. That is not the way you should invest. You should always have a plan before you invest. So plan before you trade your plan, right? So I have a plan, I have a clear strategy, like I have shared with you in my trading plan and what is WEINSTEIN'S stage analysis. So I am totally dedicated to that plan, and I would like to improve it along the way, but I will never abandon my strategy. I will stick to it, I will adhere by it, and then based on what whatever the price action plays out, I'm going to act accordingly. I hope you like this video, and if you do, please subscribe to my channel, like this video, and I'm going to see you on my next video.